joining me for my Limitless Live podcast. I want to start with this profound quote. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we believe we deserve. And as Jim Rohn said, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. So in September, I want to focus on financial life, and this whole month I'll talk about different things that pertain to how you build your wealth from the inside out. Today, I want to talk about money mindset reset because I want to dive into those beliefs that we carry from our childhood and how those beliefs still shape our financial behavior as adults. Because the truth is, money starts in the mindset before it ever shows up in your bank. So since this month it's all about financial growth, I want to share our book club picks for this month. For the adults, we are reading We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Roger. It's such a powerful book that challenges those limiting beliefs and how specific people get wealthy and why they get wealthy. For teenagers, we're going to focus on the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad for teens. I hope you all read that as adults, but for teens, it's a classic that actually teaches how money works in the real world, not just in school. School doesn't teach finances. Kids don't have those skills. So I'm bringing that in the books club, and if you're interested in joining us, please message me. Both of these books actually expand your financial mindset, whether you're a teenager or an adult, because it's going to show you new possibilities. Reading isn't just about learning. It's about rewiring your brain for abundance. So I want to start this with common money blocks that we have from childhood. Think about these messages. I'm sure you've heard as you grew up. Money doesn't go on trees. How many parents say that? We can't afford that. I even heard something like rich people are greedy. These are simple phrases that actually plant a seed of scarcity. You're thinking money is something that's hard to get because of all of those limiting beliefs that you were fed since you were a kid, all those phrases that you've heard as a kid. So there are four common money blocks that we just grew up with. So the first one is really the scarcity belief. Money is limited. There is never enough. If you break that belief, you will understand that there is plenty to go around. The second belief is unworthiness belief. Many people believe that they don't deserve wealth. And if you are a business owner and you've never raised your prices, the odds are it's because you don't think you deserve more. You're afraid to lose your clients because you think if you raise the prices, people will not pay you more. But if you know you're worthy, and how many business owners we know, every time they raise their prices, their clients stay because they know their worth. The third one is fear of judgment. If I have more, people will think I'm greedy. And that's a misconception, but some people live by this. And the last one, security over growth. You're just settling for just enough. And I want you to write down one money phrase that you remember from your childhood, which actually is the reason why you shaped those limiting beliefs. And those phrases may still be shaping your relationship with money today. Money is an energy. It's an energy currency. So those beliefs really shape your financial behavior. Your money mindset shows up in everyday choices. And think about this. Do you avoid looking at your bank account? Do you undercharge for your work because you're afraid people won't go with you if you charge more? Do you feel guilty when you spend? Or do you feel guilty when you save? These aren't just habits. These are the way that you are programmed with those beliefs. And that's the way it manifests in your life. So, how do you transition this? Beliefs are not permanent. They are programmed. They are in your mind because once in your childhood you have programmed them to be true. So if they were programmed, that means they can be reprogrammed. And there's so many different ways that you can practically reprogram your mindset, shift your paradigm, and start believing that it is possible for you. I'm going to give you maybe four practical tools to reset your money beliefs. So the first one, which I recommend to all my clients for anything that I do, journal. Journaling is so profound. When you're focusing on money beliefs, awareness journaling is what I want you to focus. Write down every negative money thought for 1 week. And then ask yourself, is this a belief? Or did I inherit it? Did I get it from something else? Keep writing and journaling daily so you'll start recognizing those negative thoughts and work on it. Use daily affirmations. I am worthy of financial abundance. Money flows to me with ease and purpose. The more I receive, the more I can give. And there are plenty of those affirmations, but say it to yourself daily. Say it and believe it. There's a practical technique of visualization. Many personal development gurus actually talk about this, and this is so true. And that's the visualization practice. Spend about 2 minutes daily imagining yourself paying bills with ease. Watch your saving grows in your mind, or even give generously in your mind. I remember one of the books, I can't remember the name, that I've read a long time ago. Louise Hay said that if you want to shift that mindset, what she would do, and I hope I'm quoting it correctly, every bill she would get, she would put that as an income in her mind, right? So she would write it as if that's an income that she received. So that is, again, shift of paradigm, shift of mindset. And there are really small actions that you can do, micro actions that can shift so much. Just think about it. If you save $5 per day, per week, per month, whatever it is that you want, but you do it consistently, how much can you save? Somebody told me there is a method of saving called the latte method, that if you just save the money that you spend in Starbucks daily, if those of you that do that, or Dunkin' Donuts daily, you just put that money aside every day. There's so much money that you can save. Celebrate every dollar that comes in. Raise your prices or ask for a raise. Even something like 5% is so profound. Your brain learns through repetition and through emotions. Small, consistent steps retrain your subconscious mind. And there's truly a power in reading. And this is why I do the book club and I teach the teens and the adults. We talk about all those concepts because that's what helps you rewire your thinking. And this is why we're reading We Should All Be Millionaires and Rich Dad, Poor Dad this month, because these books don't just teach strategies. They model a new way of thinking. Every page is an innovation to challenge what you once believed about money. And when you immerse yourself in those new stories, your brain starts to normalize what abundance is. Now, take a moment to just think for yourself, what is one old money belief that you're already understanding now and you're ready to release it today? Once you release that one money belief, what is one new empowering belief that now you want to replace it with. And think for yourself, if you want to use the 2 books I provided, feel free to do that. But maybe think what book or resource that you've ever had that changed the way you think about money. Mine was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a complete shift and transformation of mindset. So write it down in the chat or just journal. But remember, money isn't just math. It's a mindset. When you reset your belief from scarcity to abundance, you change the way you make decisions. You seize opportunities and you welcome wealth. This week I challenge you, write down one limiting belief about money. Write its opposite in an empowering belief. And then repeat that belief every morning this week. And join our book club. Reading is one of the most powerful ways to rewire your money story. Towards the end of this week, I'll go once more, either Wednesday or Thursday. I'll go live to talk about how you can deepen that relationship with money. I'll talk about reprogramming your money story. And we'll talk about journaling and visualization workshop. So I'll guide you through practical exercise to actually help you release those old beliefs and replace them with new ones. I hope this resonates with you, and follow me for this whole month of September. We'll talk about money, wealth, and all of that financial life that's so important. Join me, comment below, share this link with someone that you think will benefit listening to this. And remember, you are worthy of abundance. You are capable of wealth. And your reset starts today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again in a few days.